And it's very worrying. Okay, the sheet seems to be missing. You can do this in different ways. Oh no. These pictures, this whole thing, I downloaded from BCUK. Somebody put a thread up and I thought that's brilliant and I copied it. So when you get home and you can't remember, it's all out there. So,
lunch.
yeah, lunch. Yeah, you start, you have your drill and your bale of rope. And then you go down the other end with the other bits. I think, hang on, which one are we going to do first? I'm going to start with double twist rather than a triple twist. In which case we need this end here. Somebody volunteer to hold this here, and we walk a length of rope down to our far point. So a simple way of doing that is clip your carabiner. It can be any size, or giant or small. And you basically use a hook of some sort to hold it, otherwise you're going to burn your hand. Good morning. Wonderful morning. So it evens up. If you leave it lying on the ground, it'll only twist as far as where it's lying on the ground. And you want it equal twist all the way along. And basically you keep on doing that. And my hook has fallen out. Oh no. Never mind. No biggie. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Anybody got any kind of carabiner or anything like that on them?
Yeah, I've got a mini one. That help?
Standard size would be better. And this is a bit that takes a long time and it's fairly boring for anybody watching. Oh, I'm bloody cooking under this. Oh.
Got to stay on?
Yes.
Yeah. You've only got number 23 hours to have a cup
11 maybe.
No, naughty corner
tonight. Oh yeah, I'm having an early night. I'll turn up in the naughty corner, distribute the cake and bed. You all of it?
Yeah,
have fun.
Can't venture too long now, the way from
No, that's what she says anyway.
So she can go adventuring, that's all it's about.
Ah, right.
What is a fine looking game like you doing in a place like this?
Trying to hide from the sucky little like you.
Good answer.
You look beautiful.
I wish I could say the same to you. There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah. A bit of oil would help.
Right, let's have a look at her. Let's have a look at her. Get a slack. That's coming quite good now. So, what we do now, this is the fun bit. The drill now wants to go down to the, meeting point. No, this isn't going to work here terribly well, never mind. what we can do, yeah. Yeah, that'll work, I think. What we want to do, what do I do with that carabiner? What do I do with your carabiner? I had it a second ago. What do I do with it? Somebody tell me what I do with that. We just untwist that bit, drop the crab through that, take the drill out. Now somebody needs to keep this in tension, yeah, while we run the drill hook down and take this end right down to the other carabiner, yeah. So hook the drill on the rope, somebody walk slowly down with that while somebody else runs down to the other end, keeping that in lovely tight tension. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to tension, not immobile. And you do the same rule of thumb, is it tight enough, by having a bit of slack and seeing if it will wind up on itself. No, not yet. A long way to go yet.
This is the rope. What's it doing? This is the rope. If you want to
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new drill before next week. Yeah, there's a little bit of metal in there that keeps on sliding into the...
Easy. Turn the drill the other way up and you put the handles behind the foot.
Like so. Yes, actually that is easier.
Now, this bit of twisting is a lot faster than the first twisting because you're filling half the length and it's already trying to do it itself. So, let's have a quick look. And that is done. And then all we do now, we take it off the drill and just start bringing it together. Don't coil it because there will be some excess twist and it will try and roll up itself, and you're just letting that flop out. And what they do is proper chandlers, they get a bit of gaffer tape and they wrap it round and then they cut the gaffer tape in half. But for today I'll just put a thumb knot in it. And you cut the unbeautiful loopy ends off and have a nice shag end. That's where the term shagged out comes from. It has nothing to do with sexual activity. A rope that is unwinding itself and reducing itself back to fibres. The end there is called the shag end. And when you're shagged out, you're feeling like you're going to pieces and worn out. That's where you get the term shag tobacco as well. Because tobacco, to compress it, used to be wrapped in a rope. And shag tobacco was the tobacco that you took out from in the coil of the rope and rubbed between your hands until it was all fibrous and shagged out. Shag tobacco. And there you are, one rope. That's double twist, and I'd be happy abseiling on that, except it would act like a cheese wire. This will take 16 stone easy. Not bad for a bit of baler twine. And now we'll move on to the big boys, and we'll do a 3-ply, which is 9 lengths of rope twisted together in the end. No, hang on. 3. Bring it back on itself.
6. You're not going to show us how to do a sailmaker's whip then?
No, no. I can do it.
Yeah.
I prefer West of England whipping myself. And that is the easiest whipping. What you do, you put a bit of thin cord around and you tie a thumb knot. And then take the 2 ends around the other side, tie another thumb knot. Bring the 2 ends around, tie another thumb knot. Take the 2 ends around, take them until you've got about 4 inches of thumb knots all up the rope. Takes forever, but if one knot comes undone, it's just a little bit shorter whipping instead of the whole whipping coming undone. Never coil a rope like this, because if you over tighten it while you're doing it, you can't get your arm out without dislocating it. And you inherently put a twist into the rope as you're doing it, which does the rope no favours, but it's quick. So don't do as I do as you're well told, as my mother used to say. She also said you can do anything you like in this world, as long as you're prepared to pay the consequences. Well, that is just quickly hang. Not pretty, not tidy, not clever. A bit like me.
Well, before
Not
today,
pretty.
Worth 30 quid.
Yeah. Easy.
They like him.
You want to buy it?